love the fall and I love autumn, and I can't help but thinking that part of the reason I love it is because everything around me is passing away. It's a somber thought, but the leaves on the trees are actually dying. And they fall from the tree and they fall on the ground. In the same way, I love a sunset. The sun is ending its daily journey. It's going to sleep. It's passing away for the day. It's a somber thought. But I still go back to college, where I walked through the valley in the middle of our school and looked around in the middle of autumn and thought, man, this is where I was made to be. I thought about Jesus dying on the cross. I thought about the greatest thing that had ever happened in this entire world was the death of our Savior. It's a somber thought, for sure. But it was also the greatest gift that he'd ever given. One of my favorite musicians of all time is Rich Mullins. He just had this tender heart, this somber heart, if you will, as well. He wrote a lot of great songs, and he believed in this ragamuffin gospel that him and his friend Brennan Manning put together. This idea that we were deeply aware that we're deeply loved by a love we'll never deserve. Just like those October sunsets, I'm deeply aware that this day is going to fade. And it makes me a little sad. But at the same time, I know that this is where God has called me to be. That I will shuffle on in this place, knowing that I am loved by a love I'll never deserve. There's a gorgeous line that Sarah Groves wrote in her song Painting Pictures of Egypt. Before I left for college, this song was on repeat in my car, and it says this: "The past is so tangible, I know it by heart. Familiar things are never easy to discard. I was dying for some freedom, now I hesitate to go. I'm caught between the promise and all the things that I know." It's that sadness in knowing that leaving behind the comfortable, in dying to self and comfort, you'll find something new and something beautiful. And that's what God calls us to be. And right here in 2 Corinthians, it sums up that somber thought, that somber, beautiful thought. "Meanwhile we groan, longing to be clothed with our heavenly dwelling." Let us shuffle on. Let us find that our homeless hearts that aren't made for this world have something to live for here.
And I'm deeply